First off, I want to say thank you. And just like the lady said earlier, the power of now changed my life. I listened to the book about 1.5 years before I got out of the Army. And I just returned from Afghanistan, and I experienced acute combat stress. And so, just to give you the context of my question, I've created a lot of karma in this life, and I'm studying all the teachers, spiritual teachers, and obviously being here now. My question is, no matter how much karma you create in this life, the life we're all living right now, is liberation possible? Well, that's the question.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Some people believe, and they are not right, even some teachings would tell you that liberation is achieved by gradually improving your karma. So it's a kind of progression of gradually you get better and you get better lifetimes and better karma and so on. But that's not really how it works, because even to have very good karma is not liberation. You're not free of the conditioning of your mind. At any point within the wheel of karma, it's possible to jump off the wheel of karma, and it is precisely at the worst times that the opportunities are greatest. So if there is intense suffering in your life, those are times when the opportunity to transcend karma and to step off the wheel, so to speak, is greatest. So you don't need to be concerned about that, but what you have suffered is actually can become an extremely helpful thing in your life, because it's the great awakener. Suffering that others inflict on you, suffering that you inflict on others because you are part of this huge, massive accumulation of unconsciousness that is, when you go into a war situation, you are part of a massive accumulation of collective unconsciousness, and there, of course, you get drawn into that collective karma. You participate in it, become part of it, and then you come out of it. Then you maybe, your egoic self is at a state of perhaps greater readiness than ever to crack open, and this has brought you here. So there have been people in prison for many years who have in prison because they murdered people or whatever, and I regularly receive correspondence from people in prison who have disidentified from the egoic self and their entire life history, as if they're emerging out of like a butterfly, the caterpillar becoming transformed into a butterfly. So the important thing for you is not to misinterpret in your mind what has happened in your past, and to make it into something that some form of guilt identity could build up. This could just become a very heavy mind form, and that would be the obstacle, not what has happened. You were part of this massive unconsciousness, and already you are coming out of it. You responded to the power of now, which means you were already ready. At what point in your